Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have our very first look at the new Deuce Gorgon doll in real life, in box, so let's get into it. So as many of the other Monster High new Reboot dolls, he has also been found on eBay. This is a picture from ZombieXcorn on Instagram. I don't know if he was the first one who found the listing, but here's also a story from Courtly Jester from showing the actual eBay listing. You can see that it's actually a bidding war, so that means that the price is not actually determined. You can actually bid for a higher price, and then it just goes higher and higher and higher, and well, basically it just gets more expensive, and it's really expensive at the bidding price of $60, and apparently it's even up to $200 now, so I don't even know if anyone's gonna pay that, so maybe they're just trolling. But he's on eBay listed as much as we know right now. If someone's actually gonna get him, no, I don't know. If it's open for international purchase, I don't think so, because I cannot find a listing myself, and I live in Europe, so might be different. If you live in the US, you might try your luck, but that's basically how he has been found. That's the story, and now let's get into the juicy part, which is actually talking about the doll himself. So if you actually saw my first video on this new Deuce doll, there was already a early leak, and I made a video about it. I'm not sure if I privated a video. Maybe I privated it, I don't know, to be sure, but I did already, I guess, give my opinions on that first look. But here obviously we can see his full outfit, his in real life look, and also what he comes with. So let's talk about the accessories first. Starting off with the obligatory pair of sunglasses. At least with Deuce it makes sense because he's a Gorgon, you know, he has always had a pair of sunglasses on him. In the new live action movie even, he had glasses. Okay, they weren't like sunglasses, but they were still like, you know, quote, special types of glasses that prevent him from making people into stone, turning people into stone. So he's always had sunglasses, you know, obviously for you know, context, it makes sense. So for him it makes sense. For all the other characters, it's just a cute little accessory, so I do think it makes, again, I know it just makes more sense for him to have a pair of sunglasses. I just wish the other characters had a bit more thought behind their accessories, but that's a different discussion. While the sunglasses may look like your regular just black translucent sunglasses, kind of square, when you actually take a closer look at the arms, especially on the side upper corner of the sunglasses, you can kind of make out that those are snake heads, right? Is it just me? It kind of looks like snake heads kind of wrapping around the lens, you know, the frame on the corner, and you can kind of also make out that that's kind of like the body of the snake wrapping around his ear, you know, like making it the arm of the sunglasses. I think that's a really cool touch to kind of obviously mix in snake theme and not just make it like a really bland pair of sunglasses, because again, there's no painting, so at least they made that molding very interesting. The next thing is this little green tub. It almost looks like a shell of some sorts, but actually it's apparently it's a wax for snake hair, for his snake hair, so snake wax to comb it back or whatever. I think that's a cute little thing. Then his choice of snacks is a purple cupcake, a cupcake with purple frosting. Who doesn't love cupcakes? I love me a good cupcake. Thank you very much. It's on a cute little like green tea, no, not tea, but like you know, like those little coffee plates that are specially made for like coffee mugs or like tea cups. Yeah, it's on like a really small cute little plate in green, and then he also comes with a thermos bottle, a cute little bottle. I love the molding, the coloring. I believe it also opens probably. I especially like the little like Medusa head on the front, and that's obviously taking inspiration from Louis Vuitton, am I correct? I don't know, I don't remember, but it's a high fashion brand. I think Louis Vuitton. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, please. No, wait, it's Versace, right? It's Versace, it's not Louis Vuitton. Goddamn, these brands, I always I get them mixed together, I'm so sorry, but it's Versace, right? Pretty much, yep, no, I might still wrong. I give up. I give up. It's a high fashion brand. I'm so sorry. I like the molding, the little details. The painted on details are great. Love that. Also reminds me of the reusable, same kind of like throwback little icon that they've used for Rainbow High. Details, you know, for like Brianna Dolce. She has a little logo on her wait, where does she have it? On her earrings, I believe. So I feel like that's an ongoing theme with fashion dolls nowadays, like getting you know, putting in inspiration from high fashion brands, like little you know, knockoff logos, or like, you know, I just feel like that's so on brand right now for toys and dolls. So I think that's really cool that Monster High is also getting on the bandwagon of like referencing, you know, high fashion brands. I think it also makes sense for Deuce, of course, obviously, right? Because Deuce Gorgon, Medusa head, just it makes so much sense. I love that. We definitely need more of that referencing for him. Let's get to the one of the most shocking parts for me, or at least just most intriguing, interesting parts for me from this reveal, which is his extra piece of clothing. All the ghouls come with a jacket, or at least for Laguna with a bathing suit, right? We know that much. So for Deuce, when I saw this piece of fabric, which we know it's like real fabric, I thought it was a skirt. It's this big fabric that has like a snake print on it and some neon green hints. I like the actual print. The coloring is great, but again, what is this even supposed to be? Is it supposed to be a skirt? Is it supposed to be like a hood, a jacket, a vest? I don't know. It's just like from the front here, at least it's you cannot tell what this is. Is it like a bag, even though he already comes with a bag he's holding in his hand? We'll get to that in a second. I don't know. It's so what do you think it is? It looks like literally just a blob of fabric. Like, it's not formed. It has no shape. We cannot see any cuts. We cannot see any stitching, any details. It's just literally a blob of fabric with a print. And we can kind of see there's like a black strap there at the top or something. Maybe that's not even like fabric. Maybe that's just part of the Monster High cardboard hanger that that all the extra jackets and stuff come hanging on. You know, that it's not real plastic. It's just cardboard. But they do come with like a little mini hanger, right? So maybe that's what this is, the black part in the top that's peeking out. I don't know what else it could be. I don't even know what this fabric is supposed to be. If it's a skirt, wow. Wow. I mean, I didn't think Mattel would go there, but whew, okay, girl. I see. So, I mean, great. Wouldn't have thought of it, but listen, it's 2022. Let's please get over the fact that clothes, which are pieces of fabric, don't have genders assigned to them. Thank you very much. Okay. I'm so befuddled. Can you tell? I'm like, I don't know what to say. What is this? What am I looking at? Like, even if it's supposed to be a skirt, like, please, you can make skirts that have structure. Skirts can be so beautiful, you know, but this is like a blob. If this is a skirt, I'm heavily disappointed because it could have been a great skirt. And again, if it's not a skirt, if it's something much more obvious than that, and I'm just making a fool of myself right now, I'm very sorry. I don't know what this is. I don't know. I'm blind, I guess. I just cannot tell. Side note, on closer inspection, it might not be a skirt. And if it isn't, what I think it actually might be probably is that it might be just like a jacket or like some kind of long sleeve shirt tied around. And it's sewn in a way where the sleeves are tied in a knot already, similarly to what they did with River Kendall's shirt that was already tied around his waist. Remember his first outfit? He had something like that. Same with Ruby from Rainbow High. I think it might be like that. And the reason it looks so weird here, it's because we're not seeing the front part, which is where you would see the sleeves tied in a knot. And that's why perhaps there's also like these two little strings going down from the bottom. Again, this is a mystery to me. Please, someone unbox him right now. I need to see what this piece actually is. Because right now, that's my best guess. It's just a tied around shirt. And what we're seeing here is the back of it, meaning, again, the knot is on the front, which is like so weird. If that's the case, they should have done it the other way around so we can actually see what it is. And here, you just cannot tell what this is supposed to be. So that's my guess. It's just a shirt tied around, and what we're seeing here is a bag. That's my guess. And his actual bag that he's holding, it almost looks like a fanny pack, but I don't think it is. It almost looks like a kind of like cross body bag. It's in purple. It's plastic. It has some nice little painted details in green. I like it. It's cute, but like it's honestly nothing special to me. Like I think I prefer the Thermos bottle even more than I do this little bag here. It's just so uninspired. I don't know. It's okay. But then his pet, obviously Perseus, who is his original pet, here he actually doesn't look that different. Like obviously the coloring is different, but I feel like he still has some of the same energy like the original Perseus. I don't think, does he have two tails here? I can't tell. The original Perseus had two tails or more, right? He had multiple tails basically. For some reason I think it was awesome. So this one, does he have I don't know, but he still looks like Perseus, so that's great. And then obviously we also get to see his artwork there at the front with Perseus as well. I think the artwork looks great on him. It looks awesome. His little like name tag is also looking very good. I like the lettering. I like the style of it with the little snake at the bottom. I love it, love it, love it. And then the actual doll himself, the upper part we've already seen, like I mentioned, so there's not much else that I haven't seen except for his pants. His pants are kind of cool, but first I do want to point out that his eye coffin is awesome, but also his face up is really nice. His hair is slicked back to one side. I love that. But also, if you look closer, he's wearing a beanie? Question mark? Is it a hat? He's wearing some kind of hat, and it's really hard to make out because it's very dark, but it almost seems to be like a plastic molded beanie that's not even really like put onto his head. It's just kind of awkwardly sitting there on the side. So if that is a beanie, cute. I want to see him wearing it though, because it doesn't look like a very big beanie. So I'm kind of like concerned as to how that's gonna look like him on when he's wearing it. So, but I think that's a cute idea also because in the movie he's wearing a beanie, so it makes sense. So let's just see how it looks like with him wearing it. Wow, I'm just great at speaking right now. Like I mentioned, his top portion of the outfit isn't really that interesting to me, but to go over it really quickly, he's wearing a cute black shirt with a snake motif printed on the front. It looks awesome. He's wearing a jacket also with a snake print, but it's more like snake skin print here. It's a really nice shade of dark. It has little pockets stitched on. I do like the details. I also wonder, what is his articulation gonna be? Is it a brand new body mold as well, like with the ghouls? Let's see. Now talking about what we haven't seen before, his pants. Now his pants may look a little boring at first sight because they're just black pants, like very straightforward, but one of his leg pants, he actually has this printed on snake going down, which I think it's a cute little touch. Is it like exhilarating? No, it's not like groundbreaking, but you know, they could have just left the pants black and nothing special, but at least they added a little bit of a touch of Deuce, you know, putting that snake there on the one leg pant. I really appreciate his shoes definitely look very cool, very trendy. He has some sneakers on, a lot of painted details. I like the soles, the little fang designs at the front, but also another shocker for me, he has ankle articulation. Why do boy dolls always have ankle articulation? Is it really just to get the pants easier on and off? Is it really that the only reason? G1 Monster High boy dolls had ankle articulation. The ghouls never had that. G2 as well. Did Deuce have ankle articulation? I don't even remember. But now this reboot, the boys also have ankle articulation, and the ghouls still don't have it. So I mean, I get it. It doesn't make sense, I guess, for the ghouls to have it. They're already on the tippy toes. But again, it's just a common trope for boy dolls, which I think is just so funny. Now, lastly, we do have his back of the box here, the full artwork with Perseus as well. Again, the pose, just looks great. I think it looks great. And then his little bio says monster type, Ghoulest Gorgon, monster must-haves, sunglasses, and snake hair wax. See, that's what I meant. Snake hair wax. It's iconic. Love that. And then Monster Pet Perseus. We also have a look at the back of the box for Laguna's new Reboot doll, thanks to @thedollheart 2.0 on Instagram. It reads Monster Type, Splashtastic, Sea Monster, Monster Must-Haves, Shell Phone, and Kelp Crisps. Love that. And the Monster Pet, of course, we have Neptuna. And we also have a look of the back of the box for the Torlai new Reboot doll here with the full artwork. I love the artwork, although her hand there does look a little bit weird. But Monster Type, it reads for Ferocious Werecat, Monster Must-Haves, Scratch Mark Choker, and Perfectly Chilled Milk Box. And then, of course, Monster Pet, Sweet Fangs. But yeah, those are all the pictures we have of Deuce as of filming right now, and I do hope someone does find them, you know, him in store or something. It's kind of hard because he is an Amazon exclusive apparently, so I don't know, but I do hope someone gets him, finds him, you know, and we can see a full unboxing of Deuce, because he looks very interesting. And whether that piece is a skirt or whatever, that I don't know what it is. It's driving me crazy. I need to know. But yeah, anyways, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did. Leave me any thoughts or questions you may have down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more Monster High doll news, movie news, animated show news, a bunch more content coming your way daily, and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.